Good day, everyone. Welcome to our class. I hope you're doing great today. But before we start, I would like to introduce myself. This is Ma'am Rayami Batran, but you can call me Ma'am Raya. I am currently at third year level, taking Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, major in Drafting Technology. I will be your instructor for today's class. And I have here a short video. Please analyze it carefully.
Quizizz helps teachers save time. Here's how it works. First, create a new quiz or mix and match millions of teacher-created questions. Next, students play at their own pace, in class or at home. Every learner competes to improve, and retakes are a cinch. While students play, Quizizz handles the grading. Instantly, you see what each student has mastered, know where they can improve, and share their progress with tools like Google Classroom. Find a quiz now. It's free. Need to master a concept instead of just Googling answers? Here's how Quizizz takes the stress out of studying. First, choose from millions of teacher-made quizzes covering whatever you need to learn. Next, practice on your own or play a multiplayer game with friends. To mix it up, explore different themes, music, and game modes. Replay quizzes whenever you like and move on to the next concept at your own pace. Find a quiz now. It's free.
Everyone, what can you say about the video? Is it great to learn and fun? Can you see yourself using this Quizizz app in your own class? As the video said, Quizizz app helps the teachers to save time. Later, we will know how to create quizzes using this said app. Before that, in the end of this lesson, students are expected to define open-ended tools for teaching and learning, identify different open-ended tools for teaching and learning, present Quizizz app as an example of open-ended tools for teaching and learning, and show how to use Quizizz app as an example of open-ended tools for teaching and learning, and appreciate Quizizz app as an open-ended tool for teaching and learning. Open-ended tools can be very helpful in the context of teaching and learning because it gives pupils the chance to practice their critical thinking, which is another great benefit by actively interacting with the materials or the tools. Actually, there are 4 categories of open-ended tools. It has tools for video and photo editing or photo editing software. We have also collaborative tools, software, productivity tools, and lastly, the assessment tool. One of the open-ended tools is the productivity that is frequently used to create documents, assignments, and reports for students and teachers. One of these example is WPS or WPS Office, Google Slides, Zoho Sheets, and for the example of collaborative tools, we have WebEx, Edmodo, and many more. We also have video and photo editing tools. I know some of you already know this. We have VN Editor app, BS Call, and OBS Studio. The use of video or multimedia materials in education, it increases learning. This is from Mr. Ilker Kosterlioglu from 2016. By the way, class, if you have questions or clarifications, feel free to use the comment section. Lastly, the assessment tool. One of the most important things in teaching and learning process is the assessment. And the handbook of course-based review and assessment by Ma'am Marta L.A. Assessment defined as the systematic collection and analysis of information to improve students' learning. This definition captures the essential tasks of student assessments in the teaching and learning process. Student assessments enables instructors to measure the effectiveness of their teaching by linking the students' performance to specific learning objectives. We have different methods in implementing assessments. Examples are paper and pen tests, essay and portfolios, journals, and online quizzes through Google Forms. We can give this assessment using the new approach of gamified assessment. Gamified assessment refers to modifying the original form of traditional assessment by adding game elements to increase motivations. The gamifications of educations can enhance the level of students' engagement similar to what games can do to improve their particular skills or optimize their learning. Actually, there are plenty example of gamified assessment like Kahoot, Lumio, and Mentimeter. But we're going to focus on Quizizz. This is a learning platforms that offers multiple tools to make classroom fun, interactive, and engaging. I have here tutorial video on how to make quiz using the Quizizz app. Please analyze it carefully.
First, go to Chrome and search quizizz.com, then click Start. Sign up if you don't have any account or logging in with Google account. After you sign up or logging in, you'll see the interface of Quizizz app. Let's click the Create Quizizz button, and after that, we can type the quiz title. For example, drop A. Choose the type of quiz, then select multiple choice. I've already prepared a few questions. We only need to copy and paste them before selecting or clicking the right answer.
The preparations of the quiz questions speed up its completion to save time.
Decide what time limit you will give to the students for them to answer every question.
You can add picture or some image or GIF in the questions if you like.
After you decide time limit, you can now save it. Then, after that, you can repeat the procedure every now and then until the questions are all done. Check carefully all the questions before it save it done. If you have a typo error, just click the edit to make it right. The details of the quiz is located at the right corner of your screen. By clicking it, we can now add some informations of the test, and we can now edit the cover photo that symbolize our quizzes. We can now test the quiz by clicking Start a Quiz, then choose Classic Mode. Underneath that, we can choose the settings underneath. We can select off the shuffle mode of questions, choices of every question, and choose the participant attempt into one attempt for every student. Then now, we can now start the game.
By clicking the continue, I simply get my link and the code. All the students just go with the joinmyquiz.com, then simply put the code 159827. When they got in, I will see their name underneath the start. As the students join the link, they will simply put the code here. Then they will be waiting for you to start the quiz. So, as you can see, I'm on the screen and ready to click the start button. But there are only a ton of people logged in, especially there are only about 13 people logged into this activity. As soon as I click the button, the countdown begins. From the teacher's perspective, I can now see students starting to take their quiz on my screen, using the correct answer they provided, and I can monitor their pupil standing. I can see how many of them correctly got the questions and incorrectly answered.
And as you can see, this is the point of view of the students who are answering in the quiz app. The sequence of answer and questions are not shuffled according to the settings we set earlier before we started. The teacher can see the player ranking and the accuracy, which may represent the students or their knowledge about the lessons or the quiz.
Alright, that's how we make gamified assessment using the Quizizz app. Isn't it exciting to have fun while learning? Everyone, do you have any questions or clarifications? If you have, please use our comment sections. Okay, can everyone remember what is open-ended tool? That's right, open-ended tools is an ICT tool for teaching and learning. And we have 4 types of open-ended tools. Do you remember? Okay, we have productivity, collaborative, video and photo editing tools, and lastly, we have the assessment. Under the assessment tool, we have different methods of implementing our assessment. What are those? Do you remember? Alright, we have paper and pen test, essay and portfolio, journals, and online quizzes, which we can also do in gamified assessment, which we example the Quizizz app. Quizizz is an example of gamified assessment as we've seen on how to make quiz using Quizizz app. You can also use it in your own class for teachers and learners. That's right. And yes, that's all for today's lessons. I hope you have gained some new knowledge. Thank you for listening.